start. Okay. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Well, my name is Mansi Vajpayee. As you know that I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master subject of English literature. Apart from this, I'm also running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27. That's all about me.
Wow, that's really amazing to hear about you. And let me quickly introduce myself as well.
Yeah, of course.
My name is Shiv, and I born and raised in Uttarakhand. And my profession is I'm a government employee. I'm working as a clerk in forest department. At the same time, as far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. This is my final year.
Mhm.
In addition to this, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own YouTube channel by the name of English with Teachership, where I upload spoken English content at the same time some one-to-one conversational videos. So that's all from my side in brief.
Okay, you have a lots of multi things for doing like that. You have done your master. I think 3 times you have done your master economic English.
Times I have completed, and this is my third master, which I am pursuing this year.
Okay. So I think you have core of
Yes.
interest about a study. That's why because when I have done my master in English, so I don't think no I have to take the admission again and just again subject next subject we have to take this. And you are mentioning you are the government employee. So which exam you have qualified to get this job?
Yeah, actually, at the time I got an open form from post office. From there only,
Mm-hmm.
I just bring that home. Then I filled it, I deposit. Then I got my call letter in my email ID. Then I went for the examination, and that's how I just cleared that exam. And just
It's
then
very
after
luckiest
all,
thing.
yeah,
It's very
yeah,
luckiest thing which things happen with you because I am also preparation of the government job, but still I don't have any single job, and I have been given a lot of exam, but maybe it's not written in my destiny. Yeah, in future it will be written on my destiny. So I'm very fond of to get the government job. Let's see. Okay, so how
well,
can we elaborate this? Yeah,
sorry, come again.
you are saying something.
Yes, I was saying that hope for the best. We should not leave the hope. And moreover, I feel that if you are ready to help yourself, then only God will help you. Which simply
Yeah.
means you need to put your all effort, the best shot that you can give, and based on your perseverance and hard work, the diligentness you have in your side, these kind of traits will gonna help you a lot in order to achieve that you are looking for. As you said, you want
Mhm.
to become a government employee, you are preparing yourself for the government examination. So I would say keep practicing and try to think about the varieties. I mean to say, if you are not getting success in one place, try to think about the second, like another department.
Mhm.
So in this way,
Yes.
definitely for sure you are going to get the job which you are looking for.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so how can we elaborate this session? Thank you so much for your best wishes. Maybe it's come true in upcoming time. So how can we elaborate this session?
In what sense? You want me to tell that what we are going to discuss about in this session? Is it so?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. So, if you have any question, any queries regarding spoken English or communication that you
Mhm.
feel that I need to ask, so you can go with that. Meanwhile, if I
Okay.
get any question from my side that I need to ask you, I will be asking to you.
Okay. One question is in my mind. In this conversation, as I am noticing to you, you just using a way of talking. It's a different way. As I am talking, it's a different way. But you are just as a foreigner talk. It's just modulations of your talk. That all are things you are including in this way. So how to improving?
Well, first of all, I feel that I'm not sounding like an alien. And
No,
secondly,
no, I'm not saying this, not a alien talk.
kidding, I get your point. So, well, talking about my way of speaking, it's just because I started learning this language with the help of an application, and there I
Mm-hmm,
have interacted with many native speakers around the world. So, not intentionally, but yes, as you know very well, environment plays a very vital role in one's personality and behavior. And just
mm-hmm,
because I have interacted with them a lot, I got this bit influence of their accent on my spoken English.
mm-hmm,
So usually in India, we people are so lazy to walk upon in our mouth muscles to open our mouth completely to produce sounds, or you can say we are not even ready to modulate our voice that much. We just want to speak English in a very normal way. And that's totally fine. It's not a crime that if someone is speaking English like an Indian, that's totally fine. But yes, I would say when you're speaking, your accent is not that important as important your pronunciation. So
yes.
if you speak a little bit slow and you'll take proper pauses, so then only you are going to give proper time to pronounce each and every single word. And that's how you can inculcate the level of articulation in your speaking so people can understand you in the same way as you want to make them understand. So that's what I am following.
This thing I also speak and notice at that when you speaking anything else between a lot of people, so we just accumulate all the things while when they are doing, we just adopt all our things. So that things happen as like if we talk about our language, if we living in a another state like that, I am a UP state, I live in a UP state, so some body language, some tone, we are just accumulated, we are just adopted. So that's happened to everyone. As if we talk about the Bihari person, so that the accent in a different way. If we talk about the any other accent, so that the different that the accent is a different way. So please don't mind. I'm not saying you are talking in an alien way. I'm just noticing that you just your speaking way is a different way. So that is the means of my. Okay. So now, do you have any question you can ask me?
Well, I just want to ask about your English journey. Like, when did you start on this language and what made you to jump on this application to enhance your spoken English skills?
Okay. English journey is not the reason behind is nothing, but I really want to add on one more skill in my personality. So that's why I just started to learn this language. And when I saw there's a lot of people who is speaking English, because my background is not belong, background doesn't belong to the UP board, doesn't belong to the English medium board. I basically belong to UP board and the Hindi medium board. So it's very hard not to crack for me to learn this language, to speak this language. Yeah, we can understand very easily what the people are saying in front of to me, but when we come to speak, we are unable to speak. So I just try to learn that language. I just start from the basic rules, just like start a reading, start a listening. I am not a reading. I am not visualization person. I cannot visualize the things, then I can adopt myself. No, that is what happened with me. I just listen more and more. I try to listen to more and more what the people are saying, what the words they are using, their sentences. So I just adopted. Day by day, I am learning this language. I am speaking this language, and I start the also teaching form that gonna really help me to a lot. When I start teaching, then I just learn at my home and I start to teach someone. So that all are things give me a confidence, fluency. So now that is my small journey to I cover up.
Wow, that's really incredible. And I'm being overwhelmed the way you have narrated your whole story about spoken English. And second question for you is, as you said, you teach as well. So I want to know from your side, do you teach offline or online?
In this time, I teach offline and online both.
Okay, great. So where do you teach? In any application or do you have any
No, no, it's
platform?
not application. It's not application. I just teach a video call as a WhatsApp. So I just use the WhatsApp and just by the help of WhatsApp, I teach.
Okay, that's really amazing. So as since you teach English, I just want to know from your side, if someone is coming to you, a beginner or
Mhm,
intermediate speaker of
mhm,
English, he wants to upskill his spoken English, what are the strategies do you have that you can suggest to him?
Okay. A strategy is that the main focus is that you have to speak English. Okay. So the first thing is that I just find out what is the person, where is the person there. You know what? When we just unable to find out where the person there, so we cannot give the correct direction of that person. So first, I just find out what is the level of that person. Then I just start my strategy of that person like that. The basic structures of the grammar. There's a lot of trainer. There's a lot of personal who are saying grammar is not important, but it's my personal opinion. When Which I have covered recently, I just covered a lot of rules of the grammar, then I come to speak. So that all are things I just cover with my student. I just teach the grammar rule, which is really important to speak to understand this language. Then I just give the lecture of the vocabulary, because vocabulary play the vital role in our conversation skills, and the idioms also. And I just conduct a lot of activities in my offline students, like that the debate or speaking terms and the modulations of speaking for the period of speaking. That all our activities we have conducted on my uh, institutes. That all are things, small journey, small things just give you a lots of impact in your speaking journey. So that are things.
Well, that's really magnificent. And apart from that, I just want to know from your side, like whenever you speak English, did you find any kind of flaws in your spoken English that you feel that I
Yeah.
should work on?
Yeah, of course. I really should work hard in my speaking English. I know I have a confidence to speak English, but I know my reality. I make a lot of mistakes in my pronunciation, in my speaking journey. So I just try when I just notice that mistake I have made. So I just cover in my next video. I have to improve that things. So yes, I am still knowing these things. I am working a lot the hard work in my fluency, because I know I just making a lot of mistake in my sentences. So I just cover up.
Sure. Why I have asked this question to you because there are so many co-learners, in fact, intermediate speak of English. They
Mhm.
they just want to see they just want to see result in a very early stage, and that's not possible. They are blindly following the tips and tricks have been given by many mentors and trainers, but they are not even finding their best way to master this language. I believe until unless you don't even know about your flaws, like what are your loopholes that you need to fill on, and what are the
Mhm.
shortcomings and drawbacks you have in your spoken English, you cannot reach to that level where you are expecting from yourself. And frankly speaking, that's what I strongly believe on. Until unless you would not evaluate yourself, you are not going to give assessment to yourself by your own and own that where where I am lacking. You cannot upskill your spoken English. You just need to understand that if I would work hard in my flaws, then only I can achieve the level I am seeking for. But a lot of us, we are not even ready to find our mistake. We think like yes, we have learned this language. Anyhow, we are just speaking, and that's more than enough. But I would say if you want to polish your spoken English and you want to give final touch to it, so you have to understand the value of finding your own weak points and then you have to work
Yeah.
upon those points. Then only you can intensify your level.
Absolutely, I totally agree with your point. Of course, when you are going to speak, then you know very well what the mistakes you are making in your sentence. If you find out that the mistakes you have to done, you have to make, so of course you have to follow and just don't repeat again. Okay, so that are the things we can do.
True. And here I'm done with my questions. If you have anything else that you want to ask to me, so you can ask.
Actually, I don't have any single question to ask you, but your speaking way is very nice. It's a very fabulous. It's a mind blowing. Because as I noticed, I have to. What do you? One question I would like to ask you here. What you notice? Do I have to improve in myself?
Well, first, I would say that you have to be keep patience. I'm going to say I want you to
Hmm.
be calm. and composed when you speak English. Because since I started interacting with you in this video conversation, I found that you speak a little bit fast, not too much fast, but yeah, a little and just because of that pace, somehow you make some grammar mistakes. That's
Yes.
okay. Here and there, grammar mistake, that's completely fine. But still, when you are speaking, you are just talking and you are checking yourself. No, I should not speak this particular word because this is grammatically correct. And then you are correcting yourself. Why? Because you know the rule. You are
Yeah.
aware of the rule. And this is something that I'm making mistake, and then you're correcting to yourself.
Hmm.
Rather just falling in this situation, I would suggest you to speak a little bit slow, take proper pauses, arrange your
Hmm.
thoughts in a systematic manner,
Yes.
organize it, and then after, if you speak, you sound more professional and
Yeah.
natural.
It would be more effective.
Exactly, that's what
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel. Because
totally agree with your habit. You know what? I'm in the habit of to speaking fast, and I have to cover this thing. I realize this thing. No, I am speaking more fast, more fast. So I have to. But what happened? My Hindi language is a native language is also very fast. When I try to speak in Hindi, it's so fast. So I just cover up this language. So sometimes what happens? Everything is gonna wrong side. I know very well this rule I have to use it. So I have to cover and when you just watch my earlier video I speak a so fast on that video, so just I just take a pause, I start again to speaking, then I start. So yeah, I totally agree with your point. I have to just follow in my English journey because I have to learn a lot right now, because yeah, I know I'm making mistakes a lot, but I'm trying hard. So one day it will be.
yeah, because plenty of people have this kind of hallucination in their brain
Mhm.
that if I'll speak fast, I would be considered as a fluent speaker of English, and that's totally a myth, nothing else.
Yes,
Speaking too much fast is nothing to do with your
it's not a
fluency,
fluency.
your proficiency. But again, language is something, a tool which helps people to connect with each other having two different languages. So when you
Mhm.
are speaking English, the first priority should be understanding. It means when you're speaking, people are understanding you the same way as you are trying to make them understand, then only it makes some sense. Otherwise, you can speak
Mhm.
Bhojpuri as well because I don't know. I cannot understand Bhojpuri as well. But you are
Yes.
speaking English with me because you know very well that the person with whom I'm interacting, he knows English. And if I'll talk to him in English only, he would understand me. That's what exactly I'm speaking. But again, if you would speak English and I would not able to understand you, then
Yes.
there is no point of learning
It's
this
totally
language.
waste. Yes.
Yeah, and somewhere I feel if you really want to maintain the beauty of this language, I want everyone to follow the art of immersion. Now, when I'm saying immersion, what does it mean? Immersion simply means that you have to pour yourself completely into this language
Yes.
so that you can make a great collaboration between the words which you have in your brain, the thoughts that you have with your soul. The
Mhm.
moment you are going to connect all these three things, and then when you speak English, you will come up with wonder. You can see that magical spoken English skill in yourself that you ever found before. So
Yes.
I would say whenever you are speaking, ask yourself, why are you speaking?
Mhm.
Expression or impression? Are you going to impress people with your speech or with your advanced vocab and your different accent? Or you just want to be neutral and you want to focus on your expression, which means the thoughts, the ideas, and the notions you have, you just want to convey, you want to express. So if one would learn the art of immersion, can express himself in a very effective and amazing way.
Yes, I totally agree with your point, and I really appreciate your way of talking. Your suggestive things, all our things are very good. So thank you so much to connecting to me.
Yeah, it was really nice talking to you, and thanks for giving your precious time and connecting with me. And in the future, we'll see. I'll talk about some other aspect of this language. So till the time, see you around and wish you very happy New Year in advance. Bye bye. Take care.
Same to you. Okay, have a good day.